interesting.
Mickey.
Elevators, maybe when Dave gets back we go up.
Slot machines for Jeffrey. What's that?
Same ones as we go along.
One big ship, guys.
Cruise ship way over there, Mickey. That's where we were, I guess.
I think that's probably the wind, Dave. Isn't that the windjammer there?
Yeah, it is.
So we can either walk. Mickey, take him home right now, okay?
It's just, Hi, Mick.
All right, continue.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we wish to remind all guests that an important and compulsory mustering will be held at 4:15. This drill is held in compliance with the strict rules of the Convention of Safety of Life at Sea. If you've not already done so, please proceed to your cabins and read the instructions posted on the wall, and take your life jacket to your muster station on deck 5. The respective muster stations are indicated together.
There he is, Mr. Redbird.
All the muster stations are situated on deck 5.
Looking at
Members of the
us,
staff
so
on deck 5
serene.
direct guests to the muster stations.
They're
Guests are kindly
sitting
asked to refrain from eating, drinking or smoking during the mustering.
back to David.
All hotel staff, please go to your muster station.
People still coming on board. One load.
And all these people looking at us.
There we go, our friends again. It is very cold up here. It looked like it was taking off.
See the harbor center? The tower?
There they go, strolling down the avenue.
Orange you could throw and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I thought they were going to do.
No, that's been banned because you know that stuff might go in the.
Oh, I had it turned off. Now it's on.
There's the Finn flag. The Denmark. Probably used to work big cranes like that there.
At a different destiny, the hotel. His name was
Gaddafi? Saddam? Mustafa? Oh, there goes the... Let's go by the color. Color of the island. That's the Rotterdam or the Amsterdam or Dam or something like that. The inside package. We're in Alaska, we're very close to Alaska. Moving along. Rocky Pass. It's a quarter of a mile around the whole pass. Oh, there's some joggers. The outdoor pool here. Enjoying the clouds today. We have a couple separate spas. Okay. Coming into Juneau, clouds, mountaintops are there, you can't hardly see them. There's a mountaintop, another cruise ship. Juneau. It's not illegal. Well, not yet. It's illegal. Sure, what's there? So mine. or what? See the top of the town.
I think we hit something.
Yeah, right now.
Right there.
Not a good day for you.
Ooh, the clouds.
Those are their tenders. That's how.
Tenders.
Look out, this guy's.
Ooh, on the other side of the ship. That's great. Beautiful weather for ducks. At the bow of the ship. Going on.
This area right here is called Fritz Cove, and basically between here and then the trees that disappear into the clouds is all called Auk Bay. Fritz Cove is part of Auk Bay. We get 100 to 200 feet of snow a year up on the Juneau Ice Field, which is where that place is from. So we're actually 30 inches of glacier to come off the Juneau Ice Field. It's 1,200 square miles. It goes all the way up to Canada, all the way up to Skagway, and south of Juneau, about 100 We only get 80 to 100 inches of snow at Mountain Juneau. We get probably out here 50 to 70. This area of town is the best weather walking around.
Moving ice. Ice floe.
We're basically the same latitude as northern. Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
It is
you're a
getting
happy
darker
camper.
now in July or June 21st is the solstice, so it is getting darker. Granite
Yes.
breaks off chunks of them, and then when it comes back together, that leaves that dark stripe right down the middle of the glacier. And then when the glacier melts out and recedes, it leaves what's called glacial erratics. They from the Juneau International Airport to other points in southeast. We're going to be interrupted a few times with planes flying overhead. I'll just...
Now we're in the rainforest. Look how beautiful.
In Ketchikan. Here it tends to drizzle from month on end. Around here, you take what you can get when it's nice out. You put down whatever you're doing and you go outside. It is up to 70 years old, so they take their jolly time doing it. However, while they're up there being parasitic, they can reduce the number of you draw on paper, and it will put the rainforest wherever it rains. So here we are. We have many different mosses in this area. This really shiny kind of jewel-like they're sort of an interesting thing. I kind of wish that they a lot of things we can. They're poisonous to people, not to bears. This is actually a Tlingit first aid kit. The Tlingits are the native people of this area, and they would use it for arthritis, diabetes, to make a poultice out of the inner bark to put on flesh wounds. This is you can see from on the left hand side of the hair, it grows in very thick thickets. Makes it very hard to just wander through the woods around here. Sometimes you get just a little bit farther on. These berries are edible. our soil is almost entirely sterile. We get so much rain that all the nutrients that are in the soil are just washed out. And so if a plant doesn't get it as it's decomposing, it's just going to get washed out, and that's it. So basically all the roots stay right on the surface of the ground. Another good reason for them to stay on the surface of the ground is that there's impermeable clay about a foot down from where I'm standing right now.
The lilies that we'll be seeing today. I think I'll be around for a little while.
Up to being 8 feet in diameter on the Olympic Peninsula, although most of those trees have been cut decades ago. Also a lily. These are a false lily of the valley. For some reason they didn't deserve their own name. I don't know why. The false azalea, we also have green false hellebore. We don't see any of that today. I don't understand why these plants don't get their own names. It just doesn't seem to make much sense. We don't have skunks in Southeast Alaska. Nor do we have possums or raccoons. This one blueberry. Because we have like 3 that's an Alaskan gold. That's the only mushroom that gets that size, that color in this part of the world. They are not edible. So as appetizing as it looks, I'm going to have to ask you to refrain from munching on that one. Incidentally, if you get really desperately hungry, I can find you an edible plant out here. Don't. 4 leaves, some have 6. This is some people say it looks a lot like a dogwood. Actually, it isn't. More of them growing out right behind these alder, and quite a few more of them in the ditch as we head back into town. I've been noticing hundreds of them in the last couple days.
Medicinal or decorative or just...
They're an orchid.
Floating grave.
Relationship between at least 2 organisms, or 2 varieties of organisms rather. One of those varieties of organism is an algae. Plants around here, as you probably noticed, we're not in the same environment we were a moment ago.
No.
Anybody have any clues? Any guesses?
Look like going into a desert type place.
Not a
Something else
bug?
is happening. What's that?
Not a parasite?
Not even a parasite. Give it another 60 feet and I'll stop and talk about it. It's forward and catches its prey that way.
The main part of the city. It's raining a little. Pretty. Train up the White Pass. And there's this passenger here. I don't know what she's doing on board. Which thing looks like a sourdough at all. It's like a choco. This is a ships are outside. There we go. Hey, go. Ships turn right, close together. These guys go on tours and buses and trains, all that. Here's our ship. Hey, listen to that. Isn't that neat? So we are going through the moon.
Railway. Please have your tickets ready to give to the conductor and the brakeman now as they pass through your parlor cars.
There is a smaller boat than me there. Look at this. Kind of neat, you know? Yeah.
That's great. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good. This is a 3-hour round-trip excursion we'll be going on today, and it's absolutely breathtaking. My name is Wendy, and I'll be your narrator this morning. There are 2 other tour guides on board, and they'll be passing through your parlor cars. We have Rebecca and we have Shannon. I'm Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Dan Law is our conductor, and Leprechaun is our brakeman. Our conductor today, our engineer today is Tuki Hardson.
Ahora y después les pedimos que tengan cuidado. Si ustedes salen al exterior del baño.
You don't have a...
Dieses Kabel ist die Notbremse und darf nur im Notfall genutzt werden. Wir empfehlen es nicht auf den
Seattle. So we have to be very self-sufficient here in Skagway.
And the diesels in it.
Rich. This is how the town of Skagway was born. With the quick growth of the town, there wasn't much time for law and order. Skagway had its fair share of mayhem, led by the famous Jefferson Randolph Soapy Smith. We're approaching the grave of Soapy Smith now. On your right-hand side, Frank Reed did and died just 8 days later of those wounds. Now on Reed's gravestone is the epitaph. He gave his life for the honor of Skagway. For those of you sitting on the right-hand side of your car, don't worry, we'll be doing a seat exchange at the top, and we'll all have the same opportunity to see the same views, either on the ride up or the ride down. Look for a large clearing in the trees that'll be obvious. And on your left, if you look back over your left shoulder, you can see how much elevation we've climbed in just a short period of time. Oh, right here. Now the first and major blasting to cut through the solid granite. As we come out to the open, we'll be traveling on just a narrow down in the canyon below. The other two towns are Haines and Hyder.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Charged a toll of $1 per hiker and $10 per horse and wagon. At one point, Brackett was making up to us to charge them, so they tore down his...
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Generator. It began operation 2 years ago.
Some real people. No. Yeah, right. Gonna be going with the sun.
us on the Yukon. Lake. Yeah. There you go. She's looking at the Starbucks over there. Oh goodness, look at that. Coffee. This is Skagway, folks. Yeah, that sounds like a winner.
Funny looking man who matches the totem pole is coming near it. Small town, it's got everything. The boats will go out on? Is he really? Is he not?
No drinking, smoking, and running up and down the aisle.
Put some air in a fish and throw it up. Put your camera on the fish. What do you mean? The only thing we know about this village is when it was first established, it was here way, way before the white men ever, is a satellite of this one village. Boy, Jenny, there's a bunch of eagles down here. They almost went out for supper. Probably got them an old sockeye salmon over on the beach there munching on. Now that is, I think that's the female eagle. Eagles mate for life. The female is always the bigger, and when they're not together, the only way you can tell the male from the female is that the female's head is a little square and more blocky than the male's. The male's head has a tendency to be more streamlined. I wonder how bad she wants a fish there. Well, why did you just land up the tree? Two, three. Did you get it? Oh, look at the ducks. Got a couple of ducks there flying overhead. They probably want to fish too. Okay, folks, let's head up the creek here. Got that day the old timers say the wind could blow up there 4 different directions all at the same time. You get up there on a nasty day and you'll believe it too, I want to tell you. Into Canada, just on the other side of that dark ridge there, Canada. Now, river beaver are different than your regular traditional pond beaver. All beaver build their houses with the entrance underwater, but river beaver can't build their house out in the water because this high water would wash the house away, and low water would expose the entrance. So what river beaver do, they go where they know there's always water. They go under the water and dig a hole in the bank and then come up on top of the dry land. Right at the base of these trees here, about 11 o'clock, is a river beaver house. It kind of got like a two-storied affair there. Part of it's underground and underwater, and part of it's right up on top of the dry land. Now, right at the base of it there, you can see some fresh cuttings. Now there's a river beaver house.
Eagle on the tree. Did you see him?
Yeah.
I already told you.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
You didn't hear me, huh?
No.
No, the speaker's not good.
See if you'll go after a fish here. Oh, he got it. It didn't sink. Right over here on our left now. Come on, little guy, stand up for us. That's the eaglet standing up on the nest to the left of the grown-up. You see how he's all brown? See how big he is? He's just barely 2 months old now.
The other one over there. On the left. You see that one now?
Pretty good size for a baby, huh?
There's two in the nest.
Yeah. There's the mates over there. They grow tremendously fast. They go from 2 ounces to a full-grown bird in 90 days. Now that eaglet there, he won't fly out of the nest till about in August, even as big as he is. For a couple of weeks, when he first starts to get adventuresome, he'll glide to one of these trees here around the nest. Their wing feathers aren't hard, so they're not capable of any kind of sustained flight for quite a spell. And they'll spend a lot of time just around in these trees, just around the nest. There was 2 eaglets in that nest, and here about 3 weeks ago something happened to the other one. Hard telling what. Now right ahead of the boat, kind of at 11 o'clock, you see. Now eagles in this area. Yep, okay, stand up here now, I'll show you where he is.
Oh, you're doing pretty good here.
Put his head down now. He's moving.
Okay.
Here, folks, you can start to see the bottom of a glacier. We got an eagle's nest over here on our... It's real deep along this edge here. We might be able to just put it in the bag. There's a cow and a calf. That's a cow and a calf. Look at the salmon alongside of us. Look at them, see them? Yeah, they're gone now. There's a whole slug of them. See them now, you can see them again. I wished I could have stopped there. It was so much weeds and it was so shallow I couldn't do it. There you get a good look at her, that little guy. Boy, that's a small calf for this time of the year.
After 10, no, it's 1:15, 10:20 right now.
highest, which might be seen a little further away. That is Mount Logan. That is close to 20,000 feet high. But I won't waste time talking about those mountains we already have passed, because I guess most of you now are eager to know about the glacier which we are aiming at the moment. We are looking for it, and I don't know if anybody has seen anything of it yet. I think we have a slide, we have not seen it yet, but hopefully we will get them there today. We already have got some ice around us, and as we start to take a little care here, we are just in the approach up there in Yucatan Bay. Still, what we are hoping for is getting all the way up there to what is called the bay just outside the glacier, which has a conditions. But the glacier changes minute by minute, more or less. So until we're there, we can't tell. It remains to see. We will also, for you,
I didn't see it with my naked eye. All I could see it with it.
I can't see what you were talking.
Alright, let me look again and I'll see if I can see. One was in the front, the other one was in the back.
It's the ID.
Yeah, principal. Yeah, right. That's what it's telling you. I didn't see any more ships in there. Oh, was there?
Yeah. Will we see seals out there?
The rock with ears.
I thought it was.
You want to go see what Mama's doing?
And then let's jog over.
It's their mission. Yeah. So it was way cold last time, right?
Keeps Rusty warm. Go find a spot.
Right there.